So hi Steve, thank you for talking to us. Do you find this decision surprising, or was it a long time coming?
No, I don't find it surprising at all. I think it seemed a matter of when, not if. He signed the 2-year contract, obviously, at the beginning of the season, and a lot of people were surprised when he signed that. And obviously the season's not been a success. So the Arsenal fans I've seen on the kind of fan TV, they've all been getting increasingly angry. There have been a lot of spaces in the stadium, a lot of people haven't been going. So I think that apathy has made the decision quite easy for Wenger and for the board.
Just how big a role did he play in Arsenal's history, both in the development of the squads and the titles that he won?
Absolutely huge. Obviously, like the longest serving Premier League manager until today. When he's spoken about, he'll be spoken about in the same bracket as Ferguson and, you know, the absolute greats, maybe Shankly. You know, we're talking those sorts of names. So he's played a huge role. I mean, I was looking at the trophies he won, 17 trophies. They've got that amazing season that's never been done before, the invincible season. But he's also done other things, like not just on the pitch. He saw them through a move of stadium. He took them from Highbury to the Emirates. You know, managing the budget. He was the club. So, and on the pitch again, his philosophy has defined Arsenal for the last 20 years. So, you know, it's only now, I think, even now, a lot of the people, the fans, have been looking at the reaction. The reaction has been one of, like, they've been saying for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, like, he needs to go, he needs to go. But already it's starting to switch, and they're saying, yeah, it's kind of a bit of a sad time. He did so much for us. So I think that's nice. Yeah, it is emotional, yeah.
So when did it all start to go wrong, do you think?
I don't know, I mean, I thought about this question obviously before we're doing the interview, and the first thing that popped into my mind was the Champions League defeat to Barcelona back in 2006. I think up until that point, it always seemed like Wenger's philosophy, the football they were playing, the players that he was recruiting, everything was on an upward curve. And I think, you know, in terms of something he will feel he lacks with Arsenal, it will be a Champions League win. And from my perspective, it always seemed a little bit like they were very unlucky in that final, and they lost 2-1 to Barcelona. And it seemed to me a little bit like from that point, he never got Arsenal to that level again. And obviously, like, things like defensive issues have grown and grown, and the club have. At this point, I think it's the right decision. They were in a bit of a mess at this point.
Yeah, and this season they're in 6th place, fighting with Burnley for Europa League. Although they're still in the semi-finals of the Europa League, they might win that title. Would that be enough to make it a successful season for a club like Arsenal?
No, maybe not. I don't think it would constitute a successful season, but it would definitely give the season a nice fuzzy glow. And I think it would be a perfect way for Wenger to sign off. It would be lovely if he could leave Arsenal with a trophy in the cabinet.
And what sort of coach do you think Arsenal needs for the future?
What I think and what I'd like are probably different things. I'm not an Arsenal supporter, but I've seen names like sort of Simeone being linked there. I would think that they're going to try to go with someone who's got a philosophy similar to Wenger's, one of good football. So I'm not sure Simeone would fit there. I know Thomas Tuchel's been linked with the position. Possibly, maybe. He's got that kind of young, innovative streak to him. There have been names like Sean Dyche, the Burnley team who are competing with Arsenal now for 6th. Possibly an English manager might come in. We'll have to wait and see, I think. I mean, the Premier League's quite a funny one at the moment, because many of the managers that Arsenal fans might like Guardiola or Klopp, are doing incredibly well with other English teams. So they're off the table.
Thank you very much, Steve.
No.
Thank you.